In the early 1600s, Captain John Smith published one of the first maps of the Chesapeake Bay. On that map, he included a striking image: a Susquehannock warrior, tall, powerful, and standing with weapons in hand. To Smith, the people he met along the northern rivers of the Chesapeake seemed larger and more imposing than any tribe he had encountered before. The story behind that image began during Smith's exploration of the Chesapeake Bay in the summer of 1608. With a small crew and an open boat, Smith traveled hundreds of miles mapping rivers and coastlines. His goal was simple: understand the land, find allies, and discover who controlled the waterways. One of those journeys led him into the Sassafras River, a quiet tributary flowing into the upper Chesapeake Bay. Here, Smith encountered the Susquehannock, a powerful native society whose influence stretched across the Susquehanna River and deep into the Chesapeake watershed. According to Smith's journal, the Susquehannock Warriors appeared unusually tall. Their physical stature and commanding presence left a strong impression on the English explorers. Their voices carried across the riverbanks. Their posture showed confidence. This was clearly a people accustomed to power. The Susquehannock controlled major trade routes along the Susquehanna River. Furs, copper, and other goods moved through their territory and into the Chesapeake region. When Smith's boat approached their lands, the meeting was cautious. Both sides watched carefully. Every movement mattered. Smith later described a moment that left a powerful impression. The warriors showed him a collection of human skulls. To the English explorers, the display was shocking, but historians believe the message was deliberate. The Susquehannock were engaged in conflicts with rival tribes. Displaying the skulls of defeated enemies was likely a way of demonstrating strength and warning outsiders. In other words, the display was not random intimidation. It was diplomacy, a message about who held power in this region. Modern archaeology supports the idea that the Susquehannock were a formidable society. Excavations reveal large fortified villages and long-distance trade networks. Their settlements were protected by strong wooden palisades. Communities were organized and capable of defending themselves. They were also rivals of the Powhatan Confederacy farther south. These rivalries shaped the balance of power across the Chesapeake. For John Smith, understanding these alliances and rivalries was critical. The survival of the Jamestown colony depended on diplomacy and trade. After the encounter, Smith continued his exploration, but his journals preserved one of the earliest written descriptions of the Susquehannock people. Today, the Sassafras River flows quietly through Maryland, yet more than 4 centuries ago, it was the stage for a tense meeting between explorers and one of the Chesapeake's most formidable tribes. Encounters like this shaped the early history of the Chesapeake watershed, moments where diplomacy, curiosity, and power all met along the same riverbank. If the water remembers it, we'll tell it. Subscribe to River Realm Life for more hidden Chesapeake history.